Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that I'm finally recording a YouTube video. If you follow me on Facebook, you probably have seen that I've been doing like Facebook Live tutorials, which I really enjoy, but I feel like no one really probably wants to sit there and watch like an hour and a half long of a tutorial, but they are fun because people actually interact and ask you questions and you're entertained and you're talking to someone. But for today, I did decide to record this video just so that it's not as long, and I miss doing YouTube. I miss editing and all that fun stuff. For today, I'm using this ColourPop Yes Please palette because all the colors on here are just yelling like fall. And I got it for my birthday. For those of you who don't know, I just turned 24. So yeah, I wanted to really play around with this yellow that you guys see here. And I also used this like dark brown and this orange up here and this like transition color that you guys see, and it just seemed like a very cute palette that I could use for the fall. And what else than this one? I also got the Morphe 3502 palette that I was debating which palette I should use, but this one just really caught my attention because of the yellow, and I had been wanting to do a tutorial with yellow. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking so much. This is the look that I created, so if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. Going to start off by prepping my eyes with this concealer that I use all the time. If you've been watching my videos since the beginning, this is the only concealer that I use all the time. It's just a Glam, and it's either in medium light or light. So with the warmth of my finger, I apply it to my eyelids. And I kind of feel like the finger lets it like distribute all over evenly with no like streaks of the brush or anything. So I let it sit there, and just depending on how bright you want your eyeshadow color to come out is how much concealer you want on there. This is a very thick concealer, so you don't want to put too much. But you do want your eyelid to be even. So, and I bring it all the way up to the brow, even though I already had some there previously from me filling in my brows, which actually I already did have my, obviously you could tell, my brows filled in, just so that I don't take like, you guys don't sit here and watch like 20 minutes of me just filling in my eyebrows. So, okay, once you have your concealer there, what I like to do is use like a fluffy brush, and this is a E01 from Flower Cosmetics. And then I grab my Airspun loose powder, and then I just set all of the, the concealer. So I just grab a little bit and then I just go back over and set it so that the eyeshadow doesn't like make the concealer crease, since it's a thicker concealer, so that the colors can just glide on there perfectly. Ta-da! So now we have some prepped eyelids. So for today's look, as you guys already saw at the beginning of the video, it's going to be yellow. And I'm going to be using the palette from ColourPop called Yes Please. And it's a really cool palette. I got it for my birthday, which it was just my birthday like about a couple weeks ago. And my sister gave it to me for my birthday. And I don't know where the palette is at. I think I could have sworn I was very prepared for this video. Oh, my phone is sitting on top of it. So it says Q8F on it, and as you can see, it's by ColourPop. And the colors, it doesn't come with the mirror, so let me just go ahead and review it really quick. It doesn't come with the mirror, and it does come with all the colors, and on the back of the palette you could see that it has the names on there, which is a good thing. I would assume bling. See, that's gonna be kind of weird because, okay, so since this color is here, does that mean that this eyeshadow color is this one? But this one doesn't look like a bling because this one back here says bling right here. And I would assume that this one is bling because it's like a shiny glittery color. French kiss. So, okay, so this one is called bling. French kiss. See, I don't know. Butter cake. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, okay, because there's one right here. The one in the second row right here is called butter cake, and this one I would assume is butter cake. So yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I guess the way you see the names on the back is how you turn around and look at the names on here. So just go by this one called butter cake, and then you can know what the other names of the shadows are called, if that made any sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call the yellow one Mischief, the one right on top of it Louis. This one looks like full zip. This looks like it would be full zip instead of bling. So that's how we're gonna go off of, for me, calling the names on the eyeshadow palette. I hope that made sense because I feel like it did not. I'm going to start off by putting a brown in my, as my transition, which is I think what is the norm. So I'm gonna start off by putting this light brown next to Mischief, so it's called Note to Self. And it's gonna be the one that I'm gonna put as my transition. And I'm going to be using this Sigma E35. Whatever I do to one, I do to the other. And just remember, wherever you place your brush first is where, so I probably should have went in with a thinner brush just because I kind of got the color on my lid, but that's okay. Because this is a very fluffy brush, and I just want this like on the top of my eye. Okay, so that's what the background color looks like the transition color. And now we're gonna go in with a different brush and a different color just to kind of intensify the crease. So I'm going to be using, since this is like a Thanksgiving look, I kind of am going for like a yellow, orange, brown look. So I'm gonna be using this, I'm assuming it's called GNO, right here, this color of the palette, this one right here. And I'm gonna put it right where I put the transition color, but maybe just a little bit lower so that the colors can distinguish in between each other. And for that, I'm gonna be using a smaller brush, and it's going to be this Morphe E17. You just wanna tap off any excess. And for that, I'm gonna go ahead and put it like right where I put the other color, but just below. So kind of like here. Like right in the crease. And that was actually a very pigmented color. And then I'm going to be, like, I don't want it to be orange. I kind of want it more brown. So I'm going to be using this color here, which I think is called French Kiss. It looks like a brown, sort of, kind of, but it also kind of has like a burgundy undertone, I think. Sort of gonna just keep it like maybe in the same spot that I just put this orange, but just over it. Just to intensify it. Oh crap, using the wrong one. Just to intensify it and give it more of a brown instead of orange, since my lid's gonna be yellow. I'm gonna get some of that brown, and now I'm using the brush N433. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it right where I put that one. Is there a fly in here? There's one I just saw a fly. So right in the same spot, but kind of concentrated just in the outside. And then just bring it over. So there, and then just bring it over. So just depending on like how dark or how intense you want your crease, you can keep adding the brown. I kind of want to use the brush that I started with first in that same color that I used, which was Note to Self, this one right here. I'm kind of going to go back and smooth out these edges and add color. Was this wet? Oh, my palette got wet. I don't know. Just go back and smooth out these edges on the top. For my brow bone, I think I'm going to use this pretty color called Butter Cake. I'm going to go ahead and use that color to put it on the top of my brow bone. And for that, I'm going to use this random brush that says it's for the lips. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it right there. But up here. Oh wow. It's actually very pigmented. Just to give my look some life. So just carefully. Bring it all across. I'm just gonna go back with my brush that I used to put the first transition color and kind of just mix it in there just so that that shimmery color I just added to my brow bone doesn't look too harsh. Just like that. I tend to have my mouth open while I do my makeup. I'm just like, okay, now for the fun part. We are going to do the yellow on the lid, which I hope it matches the shirt I'm wearing because that's what I was going for. But I'm going to be, I kind of feel like I have to add a little bit more of this brown color called French Kiss to this side. I feel like it looks a little darker on this side. Just a little bit. Just like that. Now I feel like I gotta add it to this side. Okay. So now for the lid, I'm going to be adding some of this Glam concealer, a little bit more to it, and then adding the yellow on top. So as always, I just add the concealer to the back of my hand just so that it kind of warms up and is easier to add. So I'm gonna try not to look up right now. I hope that I'm in focus. What the heck? Okay, so once the eye's like that, then you're gonna go ahead and apply the yellow. And I think the yellow I'm just gonna do with the other side of the brush, which I'm trying not to look up. And then you just grab the yellow. See, I don't know if you're supposed to like set this concealer and then add the yellow, or add the yellow on top of it, which I'm gonna try setting it with loose powder, how I did the first time. So I'm trying not to look up, because then if I open my eye, the concealer that I put on my eyelid is gonna make a line on top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set this. And then on top of that, I'm going to add the yellow with the same brush, the Morphe G20. With the other side. And I'm going to be using this like super, super yellow that you see here in the palette. Oh, and I just kind of looked up. Because since it's like the main color, I want it to be super, super bright. So I did both of the eyelids already, and this is what they look like. I went ahead and did this one off camera because for some reason my camera stopped recording and my battery seems like it's dying. So I think that's all I'm going to be doing for the eyes. I went in and added a little bit more of this dark color in the crease. So now I'm just going to add eyeliner, do the rest of my face, put some lashes on, and then choose a color for the lipstick. So and I'm actually going to, I think maybe like cut the sides with an angled brush. Or actually, no, not even. I'm just gonna keep it like that. You can choose to like cut the sides just so that it looks a little bit better or a little more clean. Well, actually, okay, maybe yes I am. I just don't want to spend too much time like doing the side. But for that, I'm going to use this very dirty sponge of it, which I do have a new one here. I'm just too lazy to open it, so I'm just gonna grab that and kind of like cut the side. A little bit. And then it just kind of gives your eyeshadow more like of a clean cut. Okay, so I have the music on. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay, so now with eyeliner, I'm just going to give myself like a bold liner and then add my foundation and all the fun stuff. So I'm going to try to do this on camera. And this seems like it's a dry eyeliner, which sucks. And I'm using the Milani liquid liner in the Eye Tech Perfection. Okay, so for my lashes, I'm going to add a little bit mascara. And And I'm actually going to do that off camera because that takes me a struggle. So all I'm going to do is, better fix that right there. I'm just going to add mascara to the top lashes and to the bottom ones, and I'm going to be using these Ardell 811 foaming lashes. That's the first time I use them, so I'm going to see how I like them. So I'm going to do those and then I'll be back. So I went ahead and put the eyelashes on, which let me tell you, they were so freaking hard. I hate putting eyelashes on because like most of the time it doesn't, like I try to stick them on in the middle first and then do like the sides, but the sides never cooperate. So yeah, it sucks. That's why I have to do it off camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. I already have my face moisturized with, I use the Pond's lotion that I put before I do any of my makeup. And for today's foundation, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. And I am golden tan. I just really like this foundation. I feel like it matches me well and I don't sweat. And lately I've been using this Morphe M439 brush. I've kind of been staying away from the sponges because I feel like they soak up a lot of the foundation. So as always, I put the foundation on the back of my hand and then I do my face in sections. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just gonna grab this brush and kind of just like swish it like that. Okay, so for concealer for the under eyes, I finally got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and my sister got it for me actually for my birthday. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of makeup this year for my birthday, and this is in the color Light Medium, which I tried using it to clean my brows, but I feel like it's not thick enough. And I feel like to clean your brows, you really want something like that makes your brows look clean. And I don't feel like this concealer is as thick to clean your brows, so I just use it for my under eyes. So I guess your girl is baking for this step. And then meanwhile, I'm going to go in and contour. Oh no, my camera's dying. God help me. I don't know why. I'm just gonna record until it stops and then let it charge, do my hair, and show you guys what the finished look was. Okay, so for this part, I'm just using the Hoola bronzer and contouring. Okay, my camera is dying. It's flashing at me. So now I feel like I'm in a rush. Basically, I'm done though. I'm just adding this. And then I'm going to do my hair and add a lipstick, which I think I'm going to go in with like a brown lipstick. I don't think I want to do any blush today just because. yeah. So, okay, my face is done. I'm just going to add the setting spray, do my hair, add my lipstick, and then I'll be back. Meanwhile, my camera charges because it is flashing at me. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just went ahead and curled my hair while the camera charged, and I added some of the Champagne Pop highlight to my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. I also went ahead and added Double Espresso by Milani, and it's just a lipstick. As you can see, it's more of like a, not metallic, but it's not a matte. I forgot what the word is, but it's like a shimmery lipstick, and I just feel like with the fall right now and Thanksgiving, it kind of just like ties the whole entire look together. I was gonna do a burgundy, but I feel like I wore burgundy in the last YouTube video that I recorded. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the products that I used, or just anything, you can always leave me a comment, or I'm gonna try to leave all the products that I use in the description box. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Comment any suggestions, anything you guys want to see in my next YouTube video, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!